Hello and welcome to day 2 of Vlogmas. I am out here on the streets of... I don't know, that's rubbish. After a whirlwind 24 hours in which I launched my Vlogmas campaign and narrowly avoided killing a witch, today I followed the Yellow Brick Road, or Lincoln Avenue, to one of Chicago's quirkiest spaces. This is Oz Park. There are obviously no tigers in this neck of the wood, or bears, unless you count the Chicago bears, but there are lions, and here is a very famous one, the Cowardly Lion. I don't know if it's just me, but he looks a bit constipated, which, you know, being the Cowardly Lion, I thought he'd have the opposite problem. It's a bit of a small park. I mean, it's no Emerald City. It's sort of like comparing Rhode Island to Kansas. But it is a nice place, I think, for people and kids to come and hang out and see the statues, because the Cowardly Lion is by no means the only one. Well, here is the brainless twit himself, the Scarecrow. Holding his stomach, I see. Must be something in the air with him and the Cowardly Lion. Although I suppose if your stomach is full of straw, you would be in discomfort, unless you didn't have any brains to be able to acknowledge the fact that that was the case. I'm overthinking this. So this park was dedicated in honor of L. Frank Baum, who lived in Chicago for part of his life. L. Frank Baum was, of course, the creator of the Wizard of Oz series. And I don't know what he'd make of all of this. I think I'd find it a bit weird. Can you imagine if there was an entire park devoted to Lost in the Pond? I'm not sure I could overcome that. Actually, that sounds like a great idea. Like most municipal parks, it does of course have quite a few trees dotted around. None of them throw apples at you, although I think the local council ought to look into that for the purposes of authenticity. There he is, Tin Man. Out of all of them, he probably makes the most sense to be a statue, because he's just not been oiled. But when you look at him with that axe in his hand and looking all imposing, he looks like the guardian of the park, or someone who's just chopped down the trees. I can't decide which. Now the Tin Man and the Scarecrow and the Cowardly Lion, they were the first statues to be built. But about 12 years after the Tin Man first stood on these grounds, they built, I suppose, the star of the entire show. And I'm talking, of course, about Toto, but also Dorothy. Well, Dorothy, I don't think you're in Kansas anymore. In fact, we can quickly look it up. You are Chicago to Kansas, not the bands. You are about 800 miles away from the center of Kansas. Well, it's been nice to get out of the house once again and experience another of America's oddities. Let me know in the comments below some of the wackiest municipal parks that you visited. In the meantime, what the heck is this? Is this the magical city? Oh wait, no, it's just Disneyland.